Welcome back. We talked about the second season of Love is Blind here in America, but there are two spinoffs that are getting a lot of attention. Love is Blind Japan and Love is Blind Brazil. Here's a little bit of the Japanese version.
これじゃん。
こんにちは。
ここは譲れないみたいなのはあったりする？
私より身長高い人がいい。
なんか親近感あるな。
また話せたら嬉しい。
それだけでめっちゃなんかうわーって。
爆上がりだよねそれ。すごい辛い。
こうはいいって思ってないなって思う。
会話だけで恋に落ちるんですかね。
かなり難しくない？
過去とかコンプレックスとか、
言うのが一番怖いのね。
あとは覚悟なんで。
Well, both the Brazil and Japanese versions are streaming on Netflix right now. And according to our reality dating show expert, they are, he has a new title? Who's that? They are must-watch television. All of this means one thing. It's time once again for 47% of America loves Ted. Joining us from reality show dating headquarters / our control room is Ted. Hi, Ted.
Subway.
Subway! Hey, Ted, so the American public doesn't think our entire staff is like Jeff and I. You don't hate children, do you, Ted?
I love children.
That's right. Okay, let's talk.
I did get notification that Jeff has just been submitted to anger management.
Yes. He's been Fox is going to allow him to succeed someplace else. Let's talk about Japan first. How is it similar?
So they do go into this blind. They chat for several days. You still have the pods. It's still very much set up the same way, but the Japanese people are very formal, and this really comes off in this series. Where they're just sort of, in the American version, you have when they meet each other, they jump, they kiss, they're happy, and in this version, they meet each other and they're just like, "Hello, you're my fiance."
Yeah. Do they get married?
They do. There are a couple couples who get married, but in this version, what's different is that they kind of self-eliminate themselves after after they go on to the, I think they call them the getaways. After they go to the getaways, if they're not feeling it, they're like, "See ya, I'm out." Whereas, in the American version, they still go down the aisle and then they do the the ceremony, and then they just say, "I'm not getting married to you."
I get the sense, Ted, and maybe I'm reading this wrong. Is it just a lot calmer? Because, the American reality shows ramp up the drama on purpose. I'm hearing from you, and I've heard of other people watching it. Is it just calmer?
Calmer, classier, and just like overall, it just gives you good vibes.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was great. And I follow some of the people on Instagram now.
Look at you.
So it's a heartwarming series.
Just like one of Jeff's. Anyway, let's talk about Brazil.
Brazil, totally the opposite.
Oh.
They go into, first of all, they're all basically models, okay? Not that the Japan version are ugly, but the Brazilian people, they are models. And they come in, as you can see, and they are, what is the old term? They are just very randy and ready to go.
Oh, yes.
And so when they meet in person for the first time, it's just like, I think this might have to be NC-17.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is very aggressive.
Do they find love, though? Or is it lust?
Well, yes, it is very lustful, but all the shows kind of have the same success rate. So no matter how they approach it differently, still you get one or two couples that end up together.
So I guess the last question is, which one did you like more out of all three? America, Brazil, and Japan.
I would say if people want to pick a show to watch the Japan version.
Really?
It's just a really enjoyable series to watch. And, you learn some Japanese, maybe not. I don't know. But sometimes they do speak English, and you're like, wait, was that Japanese? Do I now understand what they're saying? No, they were just speaking English.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ted, let's not go crazy here. It's not Rosetta Stone. Yeah. Hey, really quick, I know we got to go. Are there villains? You know how there's always a villain, like on Bachelor, or there's somebody you don't like Shake in the American version. Is there somebody that you don't like in these?
Brazil for sure.
Oh.
Japan, maybe a couple, but they're all just overall
Nice.
just pleasant people.
Just like you, Ted.
Exactly.
And just like Jeff. Pleasant. Notice the applause. That's producer Ted, everybody. We're going to take a break. What's in the shortest segment and what's the surprise goodbye? You'll find out when we return. Subway.